Because they're trying to get your mind to break.
All you have to do to quit is ring the bell. Ring the bell, and you no longer have to wake up at 5 o'clock.
But Hell Week is really when, people get sucked out.
When day one hits, it's like they hit you with a sledgehammer. And man, there's a mass exodus of people that quit within the first couple of days, right out the gates.
Everywhere. It's everywhere. It's right there. They'll even say, we're not finishing this until someone quits. And they're not lying. We were running up the berm with the logs, and like, this isn't gonna end until someone quits. You ring the bell. After, I'd say probably an hour or two of just like carrying these heavy logs up and down the sand berm.
All you have to do to quit is ring the bell. Ring the bell, and you no longer have to wake up at 5 o'clock. Ring the bell, and you no longer have to be in the freezing cold swims. Ring the bell, and you no longer have to do the runs, the obstacle course, the PT, and you no longer have to endure the hardships of training. All you have to do is ring the bell to get out. If you want to change the world, don't ever, ever ring the bell.
Weed out the people who don't have the mental fortitude to endure massive discomfort and pain to want to be there. During that week, you get almost no sleep. You'll average about 3 hours of sleep. Probably 72 hours in, you're starting to hallucinate. 90% of the time, you are wet, cold, and coated in sand. You're shivering all the time.
The shadows of the trees were on the opposite side. We were there for a very, very long time. And I remember he started doing these, like, tell me to run to this shed. So I'd run to it and I'd get back. He's like, oh, you missed it, do it again. And I kept doing it and kept doing it. And I was realizing I was getting to a place of I can't win. I started crying. I wanted to like fight, but I would have got destroyed because I was smoked and he was much bigger and stronger than I was.
It is designed to be mentally, physically, and emotionally overwhelming. I mean, it's purposely designed to be that way. It's purposely designed to be unfair.
I remember he came up to me and I was like in my pity and my sorrows and my tears. And he just said something about it might be a sand flea to you, but it could cost you or even more importantly, your buddy's life. And I was like, it hit me. Like I went from this like very shy, timid, scared, fearful boy. And it was like, that was the event that I like the unafraid was kind of birthed. I started to embrace the pain. I started to embrace the hard breathing. I started to embrace what he was giving me, which was only making me stronger and bigger. Not only like physically, but more importantly, mentally. I went from poor me, victim mentality to, okay, let's go. Give me more. What I learned, especially through that training, is a guy that looks beastly. It goes back to your mind. They can crumble really quick when you start implementing cold, tired, sand, I'm hungry, someone's yelling at me, my pride's getting affected, I'm the victim like I had in the sand pit. It's a lot different. I've seen guys that are like, this guy is no way gonna make it, and he does. He has a heart of a lion. You can't explain it. Like seeing all the helmets, like the more helmets we got, the more motivation I was fueled. I was like, okay, cool. I mean, at that time, I was like, all right, I'm better than that person. I'm stronger than that guy, I'm not quitting. So the longer that line got, the ones that are left, that was fuel.
On average, you'll lose almost 80% of the class will quit during Hell Week.
Like, are we gonna play the victim game? Or are we gonna be like, hey, this is my situation, let's rise. I mean, that is the choice I believe we have, not only in buds, but everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like something that might be detrimental to one person's brain is not a big deal to the other, and vice versa. But I think that a lot of times you can use things to your motivation that people tend to bring them down. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. A lot of people could look at that same situation like, man, look how many people are quitting. Okay, cool. It'll be acceptable if I quit. I can justify it. Because we did this event and like 30 guys dropped. I mean, it's Hell Week. Everyone knows about Hell Week. It's so hard. I quit in Hell Week, just like everyone else. I can justify it for myself. I can almost, again, self-sabotage and talk myself into quitting. Or I can be like, yeah, I don't think so. I'm not falling for your games. What's next? I want to learn how to dive and jump out of planes.
But he was like, you're a skinny little runt. He's like, you're never going to make it through training. He's like, I want you to go down, and every day I want you to sit in the bay for 10 minutes. It's like the middle of winter, so the water temp's like, I don't know, 38, 40 degrees. And I would do it every single day. I'd go sit in there. I think it probably created more of that perception, which just drove me even more to say, I'll prove you wrong. A will to survive and persevere is a really powerful thing. Will to live and the will to overcome. And I think that's something that Hell Week and SEAL training teaches you. This is so much exponentially hard than I ever thought it was going to be. I knew it was going to be brutally cold, and it was going to be very hard. And I knew as long as I didn't quit, for the most part, I'd make it.
They want perfection, which you can't ever get, but you know, they weed you out more. And a lot of guys don't want to go because of that very thing right there. They get to a certain point, they don't want to be weeded out anymore, which I get. I mean, I didn't want to be weeded out, but it's like, dude, you gotta at least go for it, you know?
I always had this drive I want to be, you know, the best and, you know, where I have the ability to be the best. So, and I did. I excelled. I did pretty well as a young enlisted SEAL. I think humans are built to accomplish things. I think we're just made this way. I think humans feel good when we accomplish tasks. I don't care who you are. I don't care what task it is. If you're playing a video game, you feel good when you reach the next level. I think we are goal-driven individuals. It taught me a lesson in perseverance and that, hey man, you don't have to be the biggest, you don't have to be the strongest. Like heart and a will to drive forward can carry you so far in this life. You know, it sucks when we go through hard moments in this life, but also know that it may be preparing you for something bigger that's coming that you don't know. You know, be thankful, try and grind through it. Yes, it will be hard, and it was.
All you have to do to quit is ring the bell. Ring the bell, and you no longer have to wake up at 5 o'clock. Ring the bell, and you no longer have to be in the freezing cold swims. Ring the bell, and you no longer have to do the runs, the obstacle course, the PT, and you no longer have to endure the hardships of training. All you have to do is ring the bell to get out. If you want to change the world, don't ever, ever ring the bell.
But we started Mulligan Brothers on motivational videos, and so I wanted to bring that back, and this is why I'm here on this channel. As I promised you guys, we're going to be releasing 2 motivational videos a week, all our own footage, exclusive footage that people probably haven't seen, of all the people we've filmed. I can't speak for my brothers, Jordan and Will, but for me, motivational videos, I used to make them just, I don't know, just to help me really. And I like to post them online. And that's basically how the channel started. I want to bring that back. I just want to say a big thank you. It's been since 2013, so it's been, what, 12 years we've been doing this. So thank you. As a promise, we are going to release 2 motivational videos a week and inspire change. Thank you.